Grace. My name is Dianne. I'm going to be your social worker today. I'm the caseworker actually assigned to your case. Do you know why you're here today? Exactly what it entails?
Yeah, my kids got taken away.
Okay. And do you understand that there's steps that you can take and interventions and plans that we can set in place in order for you to regain custody of them?
Yeah,
Yeah? Is that something that you're willing to do?
yeah.
But you have to be fully committed to the plan that we set in place in order for it to work.
I just want my kids back.
Right, but are you willing to do the work to get them back?
Yes.
Because you have to prove that you're willing to do the work, follow through with the plan, and show them that you're ready to make responsible decisions in the future as well. Because it will all be evaluated before they make the decision to give them back to you.
Okay.
Okay? So right now they're with your aunt,
Yes.
yes? And would you say that she's very caring? Do you have any problems with them being at her house?
They should be with me, but I mean, it's good that they're with her.
Okay. So we'll formulate a plan, and after we get through with this session, you can let me know how you feel, okay?
Okay.
Hey, how are you doing?
I miss my kids.
That's understandable. How old are they?
Danielle's 13. Dominique's 13. Danielle's 10, and Veronica's 9.
Okay, how are they doing in school?
Great.
Okay, can you tell me how come they're living with your aunt right now?
It's all a lie.
Okay, tell me more.
My aunt just wants my kids.
Really? Do you believe that?
Yes.
How so?
She doesn't have her own kids, so she wants mine. And
Tell me your thoughts about that.
She's always telling me what to do with my kids. She doesn't listen to me.
Okay. Do you think she's doing that because she cares?
No, she just wants my kids.
Have you expressed that to her?
No, she doesn't listen.
Okay, we can explore that later on. Tell me how come they're with her right now.
She called CPS on me.
Do you know that for a fact?
I know it. It was her.
Okay, go on.
She lied, said that I left them home alone while I go partying. I would never do that to them.
Did you go to a party?
Yes.
Who did you leave your children with?
CPS took my kids away.
So they investigated?
Yes, I tested positive for cocaine.
So they found drugs in your system?
No, they found cocaine, and they took my kids.
You know this can be a temporary situation, right?
But somebody put something in my drink. I don't do drugs.
Who did you leave your children with?
My mother was at home.
Is she able to take care of them?
She was at home.
Grace, is your mother able to take care of your children?
No, I take care of her.
Okay, so do you understand why the decision was made?
It's not fair. They were asleep. I take good care of them.
Okay, Grace, if there was an emergency situation, would your mother be able to get out of the house safely with the children?
No.
Okay, so what would you do differently in this same situation at another given time?
I would stay at home, never go anywhere, or have any fun with my friends.
Okay, it sounds like you're saying you need a break. Am I correct?
I love my children, but yes, I need a little fun.
Okay, let's get committed to the plan that we set in place in order for it to work.
I just want my kids back.
Right, but are you willing to do the work to get them back?
Yes.
Because you have to prove that you're willing to do the work, follow through with the plan, and show them that you're ready to make responsible decisions in the future as well. Because it will all be evaluated before they make the decision to give them back to you. Okay, let's get a plan in motion that you can actively work to help you make better decisions and enable you to get your children back at home. Are you willing to commit and follow through with the plan?
Yes. Good afternoon, welcome back. My name is Cecilia. How are you doing today, Grace?
It's good.
Sky. here. Last session we kind of discussed about how you became involved with CPS and how Danielle, Dominique, and Veronica are now placed with your aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time we also talked about how grateful you were that the girls are with your aunt instead of at a foster home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So from a 1 to 5, 1 being that you feel really bad, and 5 meaning that you're really happy, how are you feeling that the girls are staying with your aunt?
4, probably.
That's good. Can we sort of talk about today other family members that help you out?
My mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Is your mom usually the person that the girls stay with whenever you have to go out?
Yeah. And even though she is disabled, she cannot walk around the house, but she can watch on the girls, and she tell the girls it's time to eat, time to do your homework, time to stop watching TV. That's cool.
That's good. Do you feel like she helps you out a lot?
Yeah, but many times the girls help my mom as well. Yeah.
Can you explain that a little bit? How do the girls help out your mom?
Yeah, they share what they learn from school, and they did a very good job in school. I'm so proud of them.
Good. So they're doing really well in school.
Yeah, even the other day, the principal called me like, how well, and they did school.
That's good. Do you feel that it's the school that is helping them out, or do you feel like your girls are just naturally
Yeah,
really good in
definitely.
school?
Yeah, definitely. The school, the principal, the staff, the teachers, and the classmates and the friends here. Yeah, it's good.
So we also mentioned last time that you are unable to work because you have to take care of your mom.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is there any assistance that you receive? Any financial assistance that you receive?
Because presently I don't work, I receive food stamp, and we also have Medicaid for the kids.
Is there? You also mentioned that you receive some type of child support.
Oh yeah. From one of the girls, from the father of one of the girls.
Okay. Is he around, or does he just provide child support and just keeps his distance?
Yeah, occasionally. Yes, can.
Okay. Can you explain to me how often you go to the doctor or get any like medical services for yourself?
I did not see the doctor after Veronica is born.
And why is that?
Yeah, I feel good.
Why do you think that you haven't gone to the doctor ever since Veronica was born?
I don't need to.
You don't need to. Okay. So Grace, today we learned a lot about like your strengths of what's going around you. Do you feel like the school is a strength of yours?
Yeah, definitely.
Your aunt?
Yeah, but still grateful, as I said earlier. At least she is there. It's better than foster care, and she really cares for the girls. She takes very good care of the girls.
Do you feel like your mom's a big strength for you?
Yeah. At least she provides emotional support for us, and I've got a place to live. Yeah, when my girls were back, and we've got at least a family together. You know what I mean? Yeah, she can, when I was away, and she can be with the girls and watching them to do the homework.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you do receive assistance from the government, which is also really good. So in general, we learned today about your strengths, and then next week we're going to kind of discuss a little bit about the risks that you've been dealing with, which is like CPS and having your girls getting taken away, and then afterwards we're going to discuss some interventions that can help you to get your girls back.
So do you really believe that I can have my girls back? I really want to. Please.
I think if we continue to work on these things and work on your interventions, I think there is a possibility. But you have to put in some of your effort.
Yeah, I really want to have my girls back as soon as possible. And I will do everything I can to do that.
Some interventions. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Well, it was nice seeing you today, and I hope you come back next week.
Okay. It's good to see you again. Thank thank you for coming. So how are you doing these days?
Busy and tired taking care of my mom. It's the third time this month that she's been hospitalized. She could hardly move around due to her deceased legs. They're swollen. The doctor said she might need surgeries to have her legs amputated.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have other siblings that could help you to take care of your mom?
Yeah, I have a sister who lives in another state and a brother who is now having his business travels. I'm the only one who lives close to my mom.
Are there any other relatives in your extended family that could help?
My mother has a sister, Carol, who lives in town.
Mm-hmm.
It is the one who my children are living with.
Mm-hmm.
Because of her, my kids are taken away.
So, what do you mean because of her?
She reported to CPS that I neglected my children, but I really didn't.
So, did you leave your kids at home and went to the party and come back intoxicated?
No, I did not neglect them. You have asked them. Did they say that I neglected them?
I have a question for you. Do you think it's appropriate to leave your kids at home alone at their age?
When I was little, my mom often left me and my brother and sister at home. We knew how to take care of ourselves.
How do you explain the drug test? It shows positive.
I went to the party on Friday because I was too stressed because of my mom's illness. I just wanted to relax. I really didn't know who put the drugs in my drink. I was just too exhausted.
Have you ever gone to the party ever since your children were taken away from them?
No, how can I find the time to go to parties? I need to take care of my mom and I need to go visit my children in order to make sure that my aunt meets all their needs.
Yeah.
You see, every time I leave, the kids start to cry. I hate this. I just wish I could get them home as soon as possible.
But now you are unemployed, you lost your job, so how can you support the kids?
It is true, presently, I could not go out and work since I need to take care of my mom full time. Next month, my brother will be back from his business travels, and he said he will take care of my mom and help me take care of her when he comes back.
So tell me, how do you manage financially when you are not working right now?
Well, we've applied for food stamps and Medicaid for the kids, and I also received child support from Dominique's father. Ever since you contacted the father of Danielle and Veronica, he promised that he will pay child support next month as well.
Yeah, this is good to hear. Where are you going to live if the kids are going to go back to live with you?
We're going to live in my mom's house. It's close to the girls' school.
It's good. And you see, the kids are now doing good both at school and with your auntie. But can you tell me, how do you usually discipline your kids when they don't listen to you or when they misbehave?
Well, all three of my girls are so cute, and most of the time they listen to me and they do their homework on time. They even help me with the chores around the house. I'm proud of them. I never use physical punishment to them. If they misbehave or do something wrong, I just take their privileges away and they're good with it.
Yeah, but your aunt, Carol, she still have got a concern about your drug use.
I have told you earlier that the drug was put in my drink by someone without my knowing. You see the test results these days. It's not that much. Trust me, it's my aunt's problem. She never has her kids of her own. She just wants to drag mine. She needs to watch her own business.
But she's the one now presently taking care of the kids for you.
I owe her. I wish I could have my children back soon.
I understand. So next time when we meet, we're going to work together and to discuss all of the concerns and your strength, and we're going to find a win. Okay, is that okay for you?
Yes.
Okay, see you next time.
Afternoon, Grace. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great to hear. So last week we spent some time identifying some risks that you feel need to be tackled before moving forward, such as your partying habits. We also determined some barriers that might hold you back from succeeding. You You identified a few of those barriers as unemployment due to your responsibilities as your mother's caregiver.
I wouldn't say I have partying habits, but I do like to party. And the unemployment thing is a big deal for me because it adds additional stress to my life. But maybe I could cut back on partying just a little.
Well, today I want to brainstorm some possible solutions or interventions to those barriers that you feel are holding you back from success.
Like finding solutions to my unemployment and bad party habits.
Yes, that's exactly right. Is that something you are willing to do in order to get your children back with you rather than with Carol?
I think so. I'm ready to get my kids back, and if that's what I have to do, then that's what I have to do. I miss them so much, and I'm tired of worrying about how Carol is taking care of them.
You mentioned in the last session that your brother plans to help you care for your mother when he returns back from business next month. So this should give you some more free time.
Well, I was actually hoping to get a job, but I don't know where to start. It's been such a long time since I've been employed.
Getting a job is a great goal for you, Grace. I know you said it's been a long time since you've been on the search for a job, but do you know what steps you have to take in order to reach this goal of yours?
I guess fill out some applications, do some interviews, I don't know.
That's part of it. Have you heard about the Job Corps?
Yes, I've heard of it. I had a friend who did it.
I would like to get you in contact with them. I think their services would really benefit you. They will help you find a job that best suits you and your skills, and they might have what you're looking for. So looking for a job can be stressful, but they'll help support you through the whole process.
Okay, I like that. It's been such a long time, I know I need help.
Great. I'm glad we identified a goal that you can work towards accomplishing. I'd like to hear what other goals you have in mind for yourself.
My
Can you think
ultimate
of
goal is to get my kids back. Get them away from Carol, back at home with me.
any? And getting a job is a really great step towards reaching that goal of yours. Can you think of anything else you can do to increase your chances of regaining custody of your kids again?
Probably stop partying as much, but I just like it so much. I have so much fun.
Can you name some other things you enjoy doing? Like maybe some other hobbies you have that like benefit you in some way?
Watching TV, documentaries and stuff. I like playing with my kids and cooking too. Cooking really helps me when I'm stressed.
So, when was the last time you were able to cook for yourself?
It's been a while. My partying is kind of taken over. I do miss cooking though. Maybe I'll get back into it.
Sounds like cooking distresses you in a healthier way, is that right?
Yeah. I can get new cookbooks and start creating my own recipes again. I kind of replaced my old passions with partying, but I miss the things I used to be into.
Would it be reasonable to try and replace going out every weekend or every other weekend with some new hobbies, such as you mentioned cooking, you mentioned you like watching documentaries. Do you think that's something reasonable that you could do?
Yeah, I think I can try at least. You know, this whole situation has made me realize how my actions are starting to affect not only my life, but my children's life as well.
Yes. It's very important that you understand that, and I'm glad that you had this realization. This weekend is a great time to start replacing some of those older habits with some of these new ones that we've been talking about. And I'd like to hear how it goes when we meet next week for our next session.
Okay, I'll let you know.
So Grace, today we identified some positive changes that you'd like to make in your life, and that will help you lead to your ultimate goal, which is getting your kids back into your home. So finding a new job once your brother returns and helps you take care of your mother, and then replacing some nights of partying that you like to have with some of these new hobbies that we talked about, like cooking and the other ones that we identified.
Yes, I feel like I'm ready to make those changes.
Well,
Sacrifices, really.
we'll check back in next week, and then we'll discuss some of the progress that you've had since this visit.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay?
Thank you.